Hello everyone, I'm Yefepido, and I'm here today with Freezing Inferno, a squad that embodies the duality of mech. Now, it's a bit of an older squad, but Generic helped me deal with a couple of problems in the code, so hopefully all goes well now. And if not, we'll see. Also, I brought Bertrand along from last time, so yeah, let's see where that gets me, right? Anyway. It's going to be tricky, because we got one mech that freezes itself, and another mech that either burns or freezes itself. Although we do have ways to deal with that, I guess. Kind of funny how dual mech, has the upgrade that makes it not burn itself, and an upgrade conditioned on being on fire. Not that it doesn't have other ways to catch fire. So, alright. Yeah, reminds me of Frozen Titans, only more so because you gotta figure ways to get your guys unfrozen. Anyway, Vertex could be worse. Meridia, well, this might not be so bad. Candyland, maybe. I don't know what to expect from Candyland still, and I really don't want to deal with silkworms right now. Or the swarmers, for that matter, despite the rest of this being a relatively easy Vex setup. You know what, let's just see what happens. I won't feel any great shame if something goes horribly wrong. Oh, hey! Wow. So many 2-rep missions. Real stylish. Evacuating the exosuits. Oh yeah, give me more targets to accidentally shoot. That'll be great, right guys? Or the reactor. Gonna need to think real carefully where I'm aiming for that one. I guess I have to do this one. Tricky business, right? Well, see if I can manage it. Where do I... Wow, okay, there's not a great place to put the Frostfire mech here, is there? Yeah, I'm gonna need to something. God, I need that move upgrade. Wow, that's some timing. Oh, shit, so I rolled the death. So, notionally, I could have Frostfire mech just do... freeze 2 cities and murder that Firefly. That's... which would solve this. That's not a bad play. Alright. Having said that, this one... Okay, Spitfire mech... I mean, I guess I can do this and... Okay. Better question is, what can I do about this slot? If this one's frozen, I don't care too much about the Scarab, but I need to actually solve more problems. So, dual mech certainly could just... Hang on. If it goes here after Frostfire mech fires, then I could do this, and as long as this one was frozen first, that would get rid of the Scarab. Or get... Well, the Scarab would die, and this would just be unfrozen. And then Spitfire mech could, I don't know. No, wait, that's what I was just discussing. Dual mech, I guess, could... I don't really want to freeze itself, but I could just have dual mech freeze this. Guess he can't freeze, No, wait. Could do like this. Oh, it pushes before freezing or something? Okay. Let's see if I figured that right. Okay, so the point I direct... Alright, now... Oh, no, wait, I can't. I was thinking of... So if I do this... No, I'm... That would work for that, but then what's this guy accomplishing besides... No, wait, I keep getting them mixed up. Yeah, if they both have the self-freeze thing. I guess I could have dual mech just spawn block or some shit, but... Yeah, if I want Spitfire to get unfrozen, then I need to engage properly with... Alright. Now, this would not damage a building, so that's actually fine. Or I could do this, which, no, wait, I don't want to unfreeze Spitfire, so... Oh, right, I need to make sure someone dies, too. Can't believe I'm saying this, but... Do I want to do this? Yeah, probably. Only one, so... Alright. Oh, right, reactive scion, that's gonna be a thing. Okay, 3 is neutral, I believe, so... Now the push... Okay, that's damn, he can push, so he's not in a great position where he is. I mean, I guess he can, you know, freeze and kill that guy, but it's not accomplishing much. And then this guy... I guess Spitfire could just... do something similar again to last time, but that feels a little weak sauce. Oh, and if I do this, then I'm gonna might get reactive into the fire, which is just as well if I need to revive someone. But, so I can't freeze that. Yeah, I may need to have Spitfire do it, in which case I'm, what, this? What happens if I don't know how... Does the freeze still go through when I'm on fire? Still, I have to stop this guy somehow. That or just... I guess I could have dual mech go on the spawn. Let's see, I'll have to see how this works, but I could do the thing with Frostfire, have dual mech go on this... Spitfire, sorry. go here and do that and get unfrozen by the spawn. And then have dual mech. Wait, no, I don't really. I was thinking. No, wait, I was just thinking to have dual mech go on this spawn and get both these guys. But one way or another, I keep accidentally not thinking where they're going to be in relation to each other, so that's not good. If I'm standing in fire, is he going to unfreeze? I actually don't know how it works. I guess I could just do this and see what happens. Okay. Everything's undone. Then we're gonna do this. Alright, and as far as the Phoenix project goes, I'll figure something out. Okay, rolled a 1, so not as bad as it could be, I guess. Feels like it's a lot of spawns. If I do this, does he get pushed and then frozen? I actually don't know. I should probably try it out just to see. Or, okay, so the preview was a bit wrong. But his attack gets cancelled, so that's all to the good. Alright, no, I can't. I guess should probably just catch Bertrand. 2 turns. No, I need shit. Do I even have a path to victory here aside from deliberately killing someone? I mean, if that's what I gotta do, I guess. Yeah, alright. I guess Bertrand must die. It's the only way. Wait, is there something useful he could do before he dies? Probably not if Spitfire's over here. I guess I could move him over here so Spitfire doesn't unfreeze these buildings, but it's gonna be awkward. But what isn't at this rate? Next turn, yeah, Phoenix Project can do its thing. This is about to be messy. Oh hey, if they want to just come at my guys, then that's an easy fix. Wow, okay. There are approximately 0 problems if only I just move. Behold the power. Wait, I can't shoot this guy because then he'll land on the time pod. That's no good. Plus side, Spitfire can shoot these 2. I guess if I damage the mountain, it'll kill a swarmer. That's something. And, I suppose there's no reason... Now that I got the time pod, I guess I can kill this guy. Alright, that... Good thing that was a... Oh, right, Technician. I was gonna say good thing it's the last turn, but I forgot he already had Technician. And, I believe... Well, alright. Well, there's a lot of things that might be good, but... More than anything, I need that third move. This, I don't know. I do have one way to freeze enemies, but there's going to be a lot of fire spreading around, and that's not conducive to not killing things. Oh, right! I guess, frost fire can certainly freeze stuff a lot. Can exosuits be evacuated when they're frozen? I genuinely don't know. I am kind of curious now. Do I want this? I don't know. I don't know what the best way to go about any of this is. This is a really awkward starting position setup, but the exosuits can usually take up a lot of slack on the first couple turns. Though, I think there's a firefly that really wants to go in the water. Ooh, shit roll. Not that it matters. So I could... Okay, this guy can't really reach much. I'm gonna have to save him. So I could do... I mean, as far as Spitfire goes, I could do this and have Dual Mech go back and set it on fire. I don't love it. Is there a better way to do this? Alright, foremost I need stuff out of the way. I can't... Okay, Dual Mech could just... Fire Blast, or... Actually, he could also freeze this one. No. But then what? How far can Spitfire go? But no... Okay, I guess if I got these two both out of the way, Spitfire would be in position to attack from here and take the Firefly's hit. Actually, if I just cleared this guy, say with Dual Mech, then I could have the exosuit go here and, I don't know, shove this swarmer into the... Oh, no, wait, that would put the exosuit in the water from reactive scion bullshit. Can't be having it. Yeah, I might need to get Dual and Spitfire both back here, but that just leaves Dual terribly out of position. I guess it doesn't really matter which way it lands as long as both these guys are on fire. Oh, no, wait, that would also put the exosuit in the water if I kill this guy where he is. So I would have... If I target the Scion, though, then I think it's okay. Because it would push him up here and... Well, he'd shove this guy there, but whatever. So hypothetically, if, say, Dual Mech blasted this guy aside, then Frostfire could 1, 2, 3. I guess get on the spawn and, I don't know, freeze the Scion and shoot this guy. Not really helpful. Or rather, it'd help a little, but it'd still cause problems. Alright, so hypothetically if I do this and gonna have to just see if I can pull off some awkward shit. And yeah, I think I need to... Alright, now, I could have dual mech free Spitfire, but what else would I do? Could also have just this guy shove, but then he's not in good position to get evacuated. More importantly, I need an action for Frostfire. He's already not in a good spot. Now, I guess I could have Frostfire just do that, which isn't the worst move, I suppose. Then I could actually get this guy out. And Dual Mech can go over here and free Spitfire. As tempting as it is to keep the exosuit around, just poking around this last turn has shown me that it will get awkward. Because I constantly have to think about, you know, whether I'm about to, you know, accidentally reactive Scion shove the exosuit guy into a pit. Hopefully there won't be many more swarmers. I don't need more of that. Fuck. At least one of them's on fire. Alright, so I think I get Frostfire out of the way and let Spitfire take a hit from this guy to do its thing. I don't know what thing it's gonna... where it would do its thing. I suppose if I moved the exosuit... Does it do damage? Oh, it does. So I could just have the exosuit kill that guy. Let get Frostfire to spawn black with its 2 HP. Well, Spitfire gets over here and does these two. And the exosuit, I guess, just, yeah, this guy's gonna die anyway. I always end up checking the attack order on, you know, fire damage just in case I've somehow misremembered how it works. Alright, so... let's say Frostfire over here. Spitfire can go... well, I guess here for now. Does it matter? Not that much. No, it's better off like this. That one's dead. This one's about to be dead. And it doesn't much matter if Frostfire Mech takes the shot or not. But I might as well let the fire go so XP happens. Anything useful to do with him? Longshore burn. May as well just get over here and repair. And that firefly's walking dead. Alright. 2 means damage penalty. Technician goes before spawn, so he could spawn block again, but I'd rather not. Hang on, how much? Okay, that guy's gonna be dead anyway. Though if nothing else, I guess killing the middle guy would let Frostfire get in here and burn to death. So no. Let's say I have Spitfire. Okay, Spitfire could just let this guy shoot him and do this. No, wait, if he did this, then the Scarab won't live long enough to unfreeze him. Yeah, this squad is tricky, man. Now, this is pretty funny, but then what? Now, actually, I could have Frostfire freeze both these two. That guy's action is going to be cancelled even if he unfreezes. This guy's already dead. Yeah, sure. I'm just too indecisive right now. Alright. This guy's dead and it doesn't matter anyway. Is there... Okay, no. This guy, Spitfire, I guess, could just at least set that spawn on fire. And spawn block, since this guy's dying anyway. And I can uncomplicate things like that. Oh, and I could... Yeah, since... I guess dual mech can just as well do this. And I'll need to figure out the exact order of operations for how it works if I fling a frozen enemy into something. The real test in this run will be making sure the upgrades on dual mech work properly, but... Alright. Okay, so Spitfire, if it goes over here, would just then be that. Meaning those two are toast. And then Frostfire would presumably kill this and freeze on either side. Hopefully this one. And dual mech's probably just going to end up, yeah, repairing or something. Everything clear on this end? Sure, sure. And... Well, this is a very strange squad, but so far I'm surviving. This one looks tricky, but I don't have a great alternative, do I? And well, we'll see what happens with the mech damage. I guess 3 mech damage total isn't that bad when... Yeah, I don't know what the optimal way to position any of this is. Alright, okay, the reactor counts as a unit, right? So it should catch fire, but... I would need to do damage. Okay, so fire should go before it if it were on fire at 1 health, but... Actually, can I freeze it? No, wait, that would be stupid, but I could. Okay, I need to get something done over here. So let's see, Spitfire would get these 2 dealt with, at least. Or, wait. What I should do is have Spitfire, get here, so the Scarab can do it, and shoot here. Because that does the Scion, for the Scion and the Reactor. Presuming I do that, that would allow Dual Mech to do this. And Frostfire can just do something, I don't know. But as long as the reactor burns to death before it pops off, then it doesn't matter who's in its area, I guess. Hopefully. Unless I miscalculated, and then that would suck. But when things are this cramped, you gotta do what you gotta do, some way. And where do I want this guy? I guess I can put him here, so he'll be... No, there's no good thing to do from there. I guess I can have him spawn block or something, since he'll heal up by the end of the mission. No, wait, because I gotta target this with Spitfire, so... I guess I can have him go here and just repair. Feels wasteful, but this is just such an awkward turn. Oh shit, shit, this guy's gonna burn to death and bash these 2 into each other. I mean, that'll be okay on one end, but Dual Mech will need to repair at some point. And hopefully I didn't fuck up anything else. Oh, right, I forgot the Scion was gonna die first, or... Never mind! And here's me worrying about not that much. So, this guy here. Let's see. I could just, Yeah, if I do this, then the Firefly gets his... survives to get 1 more shot in and unfreeze him. That ain't bad. And then, I could get Dual Mech out of the way and, do this. Oh, yeah, the freeze would even put that guy into the water. Then Dual Mech can just go anywhere and repair. Too bad he can't... get out of the way and then land on the spawn tile, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. I guess I could just put him on this spawn and then repair. The 3 Vec ain't so bad, especially when 2 of them are already on fire. Well, I did forget swarmers, but they're largely on fire, so that is okay. Alright. Stochastic matrix means it's time to fuck some shit up. So I could just have him go here, get dual mech out of the way down there, and double kill for mad style points. Dual mech, well, I could have dual mech go here and then flash freeze this guy, and then, you know, spawn block to break the ice, as one does. Don't know about Spitfires. They're a good place for it. I'm not at all sure, but I suppose I can always just move somewhere and repair after. Huh. Okay, it's not really that funny, but you know. Conservative, really? Well, whatever. I guess theoretically I could slap a backup weapon on him, but I don't know where to put Spitfire. I guess here's fine. A pity. Don't know who needs the experience more. I guess this guy. Although, theoretically, maybe I should give her the experience, since someday I'll roll a new pilot and probably replace whoever's the lowest. Plus, it's literally just 2 XP, so whatever. Ain't that always the way? The less of your budget you use, the less they want you to have. Alright, so, positioning would be tricky, but it would be nice. If I could freeze a bunch of enemies, then I won't need to kill too many. Oh, except they're swarmers, fuck my life. Yeah, even if I can get the antennas out of the way quickly, I don't. Yeah, given the number of low HP enemies and the amount of fire I'm throwing around, I don't believe I can kill 5 or fewer. So I think I'd rather play it safe this time. Look at me, I can learn. Huh. Is freezing the airship fail the mission? I'm guessing not, since freezing the, oh, hey, it's fireproof. Since freezing trains is perfectly acceptable, but let's see, if I do this, well, sucks to be the Scion, and I can burn a spawn. That's not too bad. Now if I do this, largely unnecessary on the freezing, but it's something. Or I could move Spitfire into this place and just blast these two, but may as well let Dual Mech have some fun. No wait, 'cause shit. I don't have a good plan for taking out this one yet. Frostfire could if I get my guys out of the way, but I might be best served having Spitfire go here and shoot these two, allowing Dual Mech to go here and burn this one. And the airship's immune to fire anyhow. Alright. Now where do I want Frostfire? I guess I could go somewhere and... Hell, I could just go here or something and freeze this building. Why not? Alright, that'll do for turn 1. Wow, okay. They're quite serious about this. Now this guy's already dead, okay. What do we got here, though? Spitfire does not have a good angle, unfortunately. This guy's not a problem. This guy is. Their Dual Mech can just go over here and hit him. That, well, one of these has to go. I could do that, I guess. I don't like it at all, but I could do it. And then... Actually, one crazy thought. I could have Spitfire do this guy like that. And have Frostfire freeze the Scarab and shoot fire back to unfreeze Spitfire. Goofy, but I mean, if it works, right? Okay, so he is on fire, but that's fine. Of course, now I'm hilariously out of position in certain regards, but... Alright, so let me see here. This... Okay, I can't allow... I believe I cannot allow anything to hit. So this guy has to go. Immediately. Without... No, wait. No. Fortunately, it's the last turn, so it doesn't matter if Spitfire ends up frozen or something. Could you just do that? Okay, that one's already dead, so this one doesn't really matter. This one matters. I guess dual mech could just do like this, which would at least cancel his action. Actually, I guess that works out okay. Awkward as this whole mess has been. Okay. And this guy, okay, I don't want to explode that mountain by doing anything too wacky over here, but, what did I roll? Okay, so if I freeze the building and shoot that guy, I can get experience I don't need. But the Vec is dead. Alright. If it works, I guess. So, termite leaders. Great. I am not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, good. That's actually really convenient. Oh, wow. Nice. So, okay, let me think here. So Spitfire's already in the line of fire. If I do this, the Alpha Swarmers are dead. Which is a shame, because it would have been nice for... No, wait, the Termite leader's going first anyway, so it won't matter. Alright. So if those two can be dead, that's good. But then, Dual Mech, I guess, could just do this, setting the termites on fire, which is certainly what I want. And if the termite leader is then there, I could have Frostfire freeze that building and do like this to damage the boss. I think that works. Or should I... Actually, I should have Dual Mech go off first. So the boss is over here. So the burning Swarmer doesn't prevent the boss from getting into a good line of fire for Frostfire Mech. Let me see. Alright, so then hopefully a... Oh shit, no, that was a big mistake. In fact, it was exactly wrong. I want Dual Mech to attack first, so he's over here. Then, oh wait, except then, shit. Except then the Spitfire would take this guy out and would either... If the Swarmer's already dead... No, wait. Okay, if Dual Mech pushes this guy here, then it's whatever. Frostfire does its thing, and this Swarmer takes a hit, and then what? Okay, I think this works, and if not, well, I can feel bad about myself. That works, I guess? Alright, that's definitely better than what I did last time. Oh, shit, I forgot the termite leader had the burning, or explosive rocks. Still, it's Walking Dead now. And it's even attacking a frozen building, which is a nice bonus. Wow, okay, this is tricky. Okay, the leader's dead, as long as I don't do anything stupid. Swarm's here. I could have Frostfire just freeze the tower and kill those two. But there's still at least 2 guys attacking the tower, so I need to do something about that. And now if I do this, the Scarab's dead, and then they would both be, those guys would both be dead, but he's on fire. So I guess Dual Mech could then get over here and put him out. Or burn him. Whatever. Okay, this thing's gonna pop off, but it shouldn't matter. Oh yeah, and if Dual Mech pushes from here, he'll break the ice and whatever. Okay, Spitfire's gonna need to probably heal. Hopefully I can pull something off. Oh, if there's only 2 Vec, I should be able to pull something off. Heck, I could just have Frostfire, get over here, freeze this guy into a corner. Or go here, freeze this guy, and then have these 2 fuck off and repair. Shit. Well, shouldn't matter, he's gonna Technician. Wasn't thinking, but... Alright, so he's attacking someone that won't be there. That one's basically the problem. If I do this, does fire damage the mountain? I suppose it doesn't much matter. I could freeze that guy, rendering the other one a non-issue. Actually, can I kill anyone with Dual Mech this turn? I guess it's hard to kill anyone specifically with Dual Mech, but... I guess if nothing else, Spitfire can take a hit from this guy, and it doesn't matter if he stays frozen anyway. No, that's stupid. That'd be 1 explosion, but Bertrand doesn't need the XP anyway. Let's not fuck around. Ooh. Look who's here. Tempting to put her on Frostfire, but I wouldn't want anyone for caught, would I? So adrenaline isn't super awesome, but... Oh, network shielding isn't that good, but... Alright, I'm going to have to muck around with some of these and see how it works, although test mode isn't ideal. Anyway, thank you for watching, and join me next time for part 2.